Hi, it's Laura again from Front Office Rocks. Thanks for following along. I hope you are having an amazing day, had an amazing day. Not sure what time of the day you're watching this video, but I am so glad that you're here. I want to talk about a thing that I see on the internet a lot about improving the front desk. A lot of dentists, I think, don't necessarily feel that they know how the front office should be working, what they should be expecting from their front office, and how to improve it. And I think there's a lot of front office people who would love to improve, but they just do the same thing over and over again and expect different results. So I want to talk about how to improve my front desk, or how to improve your front desk. And if I haven't mentioned, or you haven't seen the video already, I wrote a book specifically about this. It's called Step Away from the Drill. You can get it on Amazon. You can order it on our website. Actually, go to Amazon. I think it's easier. And I talk specifically about this because I think the number one reason or issue that doctors have when it comes to improving the front desk is they don't know, you don't know what actually should be happening up there. You don't know, I mean, you know what the assistant should be doing, you know what the hygienist should be doing, that's in your comfort zone, that's in your space. But when it comes to the front desk, you really don't know what's to be expected. And so it's hard to manage an area of your own business if you don't really even know what's expected. So that's what I outlined in the book. Now, the second thing is we have a lot of team members, I think, that are amazing and want to do better, but they don't know where to go. They don't know what to do better than what they're already doing. You know, they're busy, they're trying to be effective, they have the right hope and wish, but they don't have the training they need, and they don't know how to improve. So we need to give the front office team members who are like that, who are winners and really looking to do better, we need to give them the resources to do better. On the flip side, I think that we have some team members who think that they know it all already. You know, they've just been doing this long enough, they know it all, and if I were to come in and ask them, you know, why do you do it this way? That's just the way we've always done it. And little less likely to change, little more resistant to learning, which, you know, with the right incentive, with the right discussion, with the right motivation, probably can get most people like this to kind of move along. It's sort of like pushing an elephant backwards, right? We've got to realize that there are some people who are just kind of set in their ways. Now, if you happen to be watching this and you're maybe one of those people, let me challenge you to say, hey, you don't know it all, right? If you stop learning, then that's it, right? You've got to always be continually growing and learning. I mean, I'm learning, and I've been in this industry for a super long time. There's new technology, there's new systems, there's new ways, there's new training videos. So don't be the person who sits there and says it's my way or the highway, because that's not going to turn out good for anybody. So, and then lastly, it's just a matter of resources. There really hasn't been a lot of resources to help us improve our front desk until recently. You know, I innately knew when I got into dentistry what needed to happen in the front office, and I went to a lot of the courses and saw Lois Banta and Linda Miles and went, oh yeah, that's a good idea, I need to do that. But there wasn't a place for us to go to make sure the front office was running well. Now things have changed, so this is a perfect time. Like I said, I've got the book. There's lots of great consultants and trainers out there who have good books, workbooks, courses, and all of that. There's access to the internet, so videos like this, to just questions, you know, should I send postcards? Should I do recare calls? When should I reactivate patients? You know, how should we be answering our phones? Like, there's access to videos like this on YouTube. Follow my channel, subscribe, you'll see a ton of them. And websites, you know, there's a lot of video training now. I have Front Office Rocks, and it's all the stuff in the front office. And I've had a lot of doctors who've signed up, not just for their teams to watch the videos, but for themselves. Because for you to really manage the front office, you've got to know what's expected up there. So learn a little bit. Now, I'm not expecting you doctors to be the ones answering phones and filling the schedule, but you've got to understand what we go through in the front office. So there's resources like that. And then lastly, there's metric software that's out there. I personally like Dental Intel. And the thing I like about metric software and Dental Intel for this topic specifically is up until they came around, there was no way to manage the front office. There was no way to lead the front office and know what was going on. You know, there was a lot of busyness. There was a lot of, I'm busy, I'm making calls, I'm following up with patients, I'm calling outstanding treatment plans, but we didn't know the effectiveness of it. and we didn't know if we were getting better at it and improving or not. But with Dental Intel or metric software out there, you can actually manage the activity in the front office, which is great. Little scary in the beginning for team members, I think, but it's actually great to be able to say, look, we reappointed 90% of our patients today. We, followed up and closed 80% of the, patients with outstanding treatment. We made, 50 reactivation calls and scheduled 20 of them. Like, we can actually see the results now of our activity in the front office. And for me, it's been great because with Front Office Rocks, I'm all about training. I think that we're lacking training. And so having access to training was what I was attempting to do with Front Office Rocks and filling that niche. But I couldn't evaluate how the team members were doing until Dental Intel came along, which now we can actually measure the training, right? So for me, it's training and measurements and training and measurements. So my suggestion is you get a metric software to see how your front office is doing, right? There's information below where you can get a free snapshot from Front Office Rocks or from Dental Intel as a thank you from Front Office Rocks. Get a snapshot, see how your team is doing, then go find the training on our site to train on these areas that they need to improve on, and then see the improvement in the practice. That's really how you're going to improve. To make sure that you understand what's supposed to be going on, make sure you're open to training, having access to the training, know what's going on in the front office, and then setting a plan to improve it. That's really how you're gonna improve your front office. So if you need anything from us at Front Office Rocks, just go to the homepage and live chat. We have sample videos on there. You can get an idea of what we do. You can reach out to Dental Intel to get your practice snapshot. Don't get overwhelmed. It's a lot of data at once, but we can pick 1 or 2 metrics to work on. My favorite is phones, first and foremost, but really start the process to improving your front desk. So thank you again for joining me. Subscribe below if you haven't already. Please share this, share it on social media, share it wherever, because I would love to get a whole community of dental professionals following this, and I would love to know your comments. So write comments below, give me some feedback, give me some questions, give me some thoughts, and until next time, have an amazing day.